with Nana, and we're going to make bread and sauce for you. Okay, talk to you in a bit. First we're going to make the yeast. So we have, this is what Nana likes to use the best. It's Fleshman's Traditional Active Dry Yeast. That's the one she likes to use. And the instructions are on the back. So 1/4 cup of warm water, teaspoon of sugar, and let it stand for 10 minutes. Okay, so that's first. Just feeling to make sure that the water's lukewarm, and she's just eyeing out like a 1/4 cup.
Okay. I heat up the bowl.
And she's heating up the bowl first. Do you want a measuring spoon? No, that looks like a 1/4 cup.
Yeah.
Okay, so now she's going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar in that. 1 teaspoon of sugar and stir it up.
Okay.
Now we're going to put the yeast. Sprinkle it in. Sprinkle it in.
Okay.
Scene, we're just going to get the flour ready here. How many cups, Ma?
4 cups of flour, or you could put 5. 5 cups of flour.
Okay. Okay, so we'll put 5 cups of flour. Some salt in there, and of course Nana just does it with what she thinks is right. So she's saying,
put
like fill your palm with maybe a tablespoon?
yeah, some, no, it's
More,
too much.
okay, not less than a tablespoon, more than maybe half a tablespoon.
Yeah.
Half a tablespoon. Okay. Just mix the salt in with the flour here.
And then put
and then make a hole.
Make a hole there.
Make a hole.
And I put some of the oil that we fry the tea.
Okay, so she puts a little bit of oil in.
And that's what is
canola oil or, yeah, okay. And again, but here's how much she puts in. So we'll have to guesstimate.
Okay.
Looks like maybe 1/3 of a cup.
Yeah,
maybe a third. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Sauce, while we're waiting for the yeast to rise, Nana says she likes to use 1 can of crushed tomatoes and 1 can of diced tomatoes. And it doesn't really matter what, you know, yeah. It could be any kind. But I don't think Jessica's probably smelling it.
The garlic and the onion.
So before you, you know, put it in the pot, you want to fry it in a pot with some, or before you simmer it, and I think you put it in the oven, don't you?
Well, I usually cook them up there in the roaster, and then I throw those on, and then I put them in the oven. I cook them in the oven.
Okay. Okay.
Because if you don't cook them in the oven, they stick on top of the stove.
Okay, that's why she cooks it in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that first. Cloves of garlic to start with. She just squashes them like that. These ones are fresh. Okay.
It's nice and fresh.
Nice and fresh. Yeah, so we just took the peels off the garlic here. Are you going to squash it again or anything?
No.
With a knife or anything?
Yeah, you could cut it.
Oh, okay. Kind of. Yeah,
chunks.
little chunks. Cut little chunks, okay.
Those are you made?
I made those meatballs. Okay. So we're going to make it in a roasting pan, and we're going to put oil in first. You just cover the bottom, eh? Maybe.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, just cover the bottom.
Okay, no, that's
Okay.
cool. Show up.
Oh, is that too much?
No, I think it's okay. Yeah,
You
that's
think it's
okay.
good? Okay. Stove on medium. Wait till it heats up a bit here. And I've got parsley and oregano that I dried from my plants this year, Joy. It is rising nicely. It's still not quite ready, and it's been over 10 minutes. So maybe the bowl could have been warmer, Emma, or something?
Yeah, the bowl will make sure it's warm with the warm water.
So the bowl, make sure it's warm with warm water. And then we had it by the window, so it might have, you know, been a little too cool. So now we're just going to chop up nice and fine, looks like, the garlic.
No, the icy crook
Oh,
in that bowl.
okay. So here she is. Is that all you're going to use right there?
Yeah.
So all I had was a red onion, but she'll use, you know, white onion as well, whatever we have, right? And she'll use about, you know, that much. So get that ready. Cut it fine. And the yeast is coming up nice. It's just when it's not as warm, like should have been warmer, it takes longer, that's all. Okay, so the yeast is ready. So Nana's going to wash her hands after the garlic and onions.
Then you're going to get a nice flavor.
Yeah, or else you get a flavor.
A nice flavor. I better dig in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're lucky, I cut my fingernail because they were enough. I tried to grow it, I said, oh no.
Forget that. Especially when you do this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay then. So
what? I'll mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We probably let the yeast rise, I don't know, I was going to say for 20 minutes even.
Oh yeah, it could rise as much as you want.
Mm-hmm. So now she's just going to get a little bit of lukewarm water here and clean the bowl out.
So, we'll see what.
Yeah, so she just does it by her hand, right?
Yeah.
By the feel of her hand.
What would you say? This is a cup?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about a cup. Maybe a little more, but not much more. Oh, she says we need more. So we got about another cup.
You think it's a cup?
Well, let's measure it. Just wait. I'm gonna fill it up to a cup, almost here. Yeah, I guess we should have measured for exact, but really,
Maybe 2.5.
she's putting more in now. So that's about half there.
A little bit of oil in my hands.
So she puts a little bit of oil on her hands. And then she's adding about another half a cup here. Oh, you know what? Jen and everybody's going to like to have this. Like, right?
yeah.
Everybody will love to have it. So, I'm thinking, you know, once you get that water in, if you need more flour, then you'll add more flour.
Oh, yeah, if you need it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would do it.
Or you might need more water. See, and then on this I could fast forward, make it go fast.
What, with the yeast?
No, I mean with the computer. Like I could make it go ch-ch-ch-ch.
Oh, yeah.
So it speeds it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay.
let's put half cup of
Flour, half a cup
flour.
of flour. Okay, just wait. I'm going to add half a cup of flour.
Okay, put them in there.
So there's a little bit left in here, so it wasn't quite half a cup.
Okay, well,
Put it in?
them in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think the trick is in the kneading the dough. See how she kneads it?
See, with the oil,
And
in
with
your hands so they come clean.
yeah.
And then if you need a little bit of oil on, then you put that.
Do you need more oil on your hands or not?
No,
No.
no, my hands are good.
So 5 cups of flour.
And the 5.5 because we put on the half.
Yeah, 5.5 because we put that's right. So I guess it doesn't matter if you kind of make a little mistake, too much water or anything, because then you just add flour.
Oh yeah.
Or if you have too much flour, well, it's better probably to have too much water than too much flour, because you don't want to add more water in after the fact kind of thing.
Okay. Let's just put a couple.
Drop of oil. Okay.
feels good.
Feels good? Mmm. Nana's got the knack for kneading. Oh my God! Nowadays, all they have the machines, right? The machines do it all.
Yeah, but they always come better with the...
They always come better with the hands. Yeah, they do. You've got that right.
Okay.
Now, do you want to put it in another bowl or leave it in this one?
You leave them on the same.
Leave it in the same bowl. So now we're going to let it raise. For how long do you think?
Well, I'll look at it.
She looks
So
at
you
it.
could,
Okay, we'll time it.
yeah, you could time it.
Oh, now she's putting a cross, the sign of the cross.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to cover it.
Now have you got a plastic?
Yep, plastic. Okay. Plastic on, and I'm feeling it, and it's nice and warm. Okay, so now do we cover
Yeah, put a dishcloth.
tablecloth, dishcloth, or something? Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay. It's a dishcloth, and now she's going to put something warmer. Like a sweater? I got a nice warm sweater.
Little blankets, have you got a little blanket?
Little blanket, okay. I got my nice warm sweater, and Nana's wrapping the whole bowl in the sweater. So everything stays nice and warm.
It's nice and warm and it raises.
And it raises quicker. Okay.
Okay, now
Let's get on with the sauce. So first she's going to put the onions in. And then the garlic after. So I guess you could put one in, see if it's probably not ready yet. So we just have to wait till it heats up and that starts to frizzle.
Wait till the fly eat a horse.
We have to wait till the fly eats the horse fly eats the horse. Starting to frizzle here. I had to put it on number 8 just to get it started because it's so slow, this stove. I was telling Nana. Okay. All right. We're ready. It's frizzling. Got the wooden spoon ready.
And then we'll cook a little bit to that, and then we'll put the garlic.
Okay.
The garlic, they cook it too quick.
Okay.
You don't want to burn it.
So that's why she's doing the onions first, because the onions take longer than the garlic, and the garlic is quicker. It's a nice smell. And then do you put Italian spices?
Yeah.
And then we'll add some Italian spices. I mean the ones that are mixed up. You know, the Italian spices that are...
Yeah.
Here comes the garlic.
Here's Lydia here.
Here's Lydia Ungaro. Lydia Ungaro.
They want it straight from me.
Straight from Italy, come to Canada to teach us how to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Nana's got the knack with how to make things just right.
Yeah.
You know, she puts in just enough.
Yeah.
You know how they say like a little is better than a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I haven't figured that out yet myself. I always put too much, but look at this, is perfect.
When
Okay.
she put the tomatoes in the thing, she put them in there, and then she goes right with the hands.
Oh, does she? Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! With the hot pot? Holy. Okay, I think
It's not that hot. Now, why did you take it out?
I took it off because I'm thinking it's getting too hot.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. It's good.
They have a little bit light brown.
What light brown? The onions or the garlic?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they should be.
Okay, wait till they're light brown. So that was enough oil then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I switched it back to medium, right?
That's good. But then when you put the stuff,
Yeah, the tomatoes.
no, meat, you don't
Oh.
put as much as oil.
Okay, so if you're making a hamburger sauce,
Pork,
Yeah.
you know, apple,
don't put as much oil in because you'll get the oil from that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spare it. Sometimes we put the spare it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the sauce.
With the sauce, yeah.
I mean, in here you're cooking that all and then you're just adding the sauce to the spare ribs and the hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think they're getting that color.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got the diced, 1 can of diced. Yeah, so the Unico seems to have a stronger taste. And you know what? One of the ladies in town, they like to use just the no name from Walmart. They like that one because it's not strong. So I don't know. I could see some are brown.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Good. So here comes the diced. You know what you could almost do, Ma, is you could, can't you get a potato masher and mash them with a potato masher?
And mash them up a little bit. But let them cook them a little bit, and then you
Yeah. Okay, so she just rinsed out the can a little bit.
Waste nothing.
Yeah, and not a lot, just a little bit.
I think we will need more to wash it.
Yeah.
This out.
You'll need more to wash out the crushed because the crushed tomatoes stay in the can more than the diced, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's a great day for cooking. Jada's going to be playing basketball, so Nathan and Jen are coming in, and we'll have some fresh sauce. I made the meatballs the other day. That's what we'll have to do one day. Oh, Nana said these meatballs are bigger than what she would make them. So let's see, this is a tablespoon. So it kind of fits in a tablespoon, but Nana would even make them smaller. And instead of frying them, she'll bake them in the oven. That's what I did with these ones. I baked them in the oven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first can of diced tomatoes just to kind of start to simmer here and get warm. This has been cooking now for about like 25 minutes, where it gets to the point where, you know, the diced tomatoes, like just kind of become crushed. So it's, you know, getting a nice flavor and really smelling nice, and you know, like, so that's about it, right? Yep, I'm gonna say 25 minutes. 25 minutes to get this very nice. Put the oven on to 350, and see, just with my spoon now I can get some of them, and they just crush nicely. So we're gonna add the crushed tomatoes here. Now we're gonna clean out that can. So we're adding water to this. Oh, and it is looking so nice, Mum. Holy moly. Okay, how much did you put in there, though? How much of the can did you say? Half or less?
Half.
Half, and there's still some on the bottom. So she just wants to clean it out. So she's just putting water in and mixing it up. See? Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, maybe all in all, just a little more than half a can, or half. Now we're going to put it in the oven and just at 350 and just let it cook for a bit. Okay, so we're going to put the spices in and turn it up so that it's boiling. So we've got, should we just do the Italiano? We're going to put the Italiano. It's got a little bit of everything. And then, should we do fresh parsley?
Do you have it?
I do, right here.
Oh. Yeah.
So we're going to add some fresh parsley to this. To boil now.
Yeah.
Now I had, you know, some of this oregano, so we'll just throw that in. At least we think it's oregano. Could be basil. Basil's good too, Emma.
Oh yeah.
You know, basil, oregano, and see how she's just a little batch there. Show them how much you have, Emma.
Hmm?
See, not too much. Well, you'd think it's a lot, but it really isn't. The trick is always just letting everything simmer so it gets all the good flavors. Maybe Franco one day when he grows up, and if he becomes a chef, we'll have all these recipes for him. He can open up his own Italian restaurant. The Anselmo Cuisine. Nice, it's so nice and thick even right now, so when we put it in the oven it's even going to become thicker. Alright. Been raising for 45 minutes and look at how nice it raised. Are we going to do it now or let it raise more or what? No?
We could do it.
Okay, so we're going to make the buns now. Here we go. So we got the knife here. Yeah, Nana likes to use, she doesn't like to use that instant yeast. See how nice it is when she's pulling it apart?
Then you think we need the flour, right? We do.
We need the flour. She says it's a little too sticky. She can feel it. And there's one. I know hers are going to be all even. Mine were one small one, one big one. Oh, I don't know. She's got the knack. So we'll see how many this batch makes. So you're doing three to a row?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She puts the flour on the bottom so that it doesn't stick, right? So it doesn't stick to the pan. And then you cook it at what, 352 as well?
Yeah.
Until they get brown?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see if my oven cooks them as nice as Nana's oven. Buns. I made some. Mine are a little bigger than Nana's. It's just or a little smaller. Look, she's adding to it. She just knows exactly how much to take out. I don't know. We have to figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna watch her. I'm gonna get her to get one, so I can show Joy how much you get. So do it like with your hands. Okay, so
now I'm gonna take this because I'm fixing a couple.
Oh, do another one. This is how much she pulls off. It's about that much. Okay, to make one little bun. Okay, perfect. Now we got the 15 there, so we're gonna make a long garlic bread now. Grocery bag this time to cover it in because I don't have too much plastic wrap. So we're gonna cover it again. Here's the little buns, and Nana's making a nice long garlic bread here. Just rolling it. Is this the one we used? This feels wet. No, we used this one. Okay.
Have you got a cake pan or something?
Yeah, I do.
We don't need stuff.
Okay. I have a cake pan. So okay, so I put the plastic paper, okay, and then this on top again?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Nana's going to put my sweater on top of the tea towel again. And then these are going to raise again for possibly an hour, 45 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to get another pan for Nana to cook that. I should just put a little bit of flour on the bottom. And then put it in on an angle. Now we're going to cover this one too. Okay. Oh, Joy here. I thought I was videotaping, but look at how nice and thick and the sauce is. So we had the meatballs, and we put the meatballs in, and it's been in here probably for half an hour now in the oven at 350. Smells. So now the meatballs have to simmer in here for a bit. By the time we're ready to put the bread in, maybe it'll be ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Joy. Okay, so the buns are ready. They raised for about 48 minutes. I put the timer on. And you can tell they're ready because they're just a little more puffier, right? So, and bigger, etc., etc. So now I'll show you what the sauce is like, and we'll take that out of the oven and put the buns in. Wait, I was gonna show her first. Okay, so see, look at. Doesn't that look good? Oh my God.
So now you gotta put them on top of the stove.
Yeah.
Really low.
Oh, put it on top of the stove yet?
Because you don't want it
To cook anymore.
No, they could cook a little more, but we don't want them to.
Here, Ma, take this is better. Yeah. Put your hands in. You don't want them to overcook, no?
Well, no.
To get too strong. Okay, so here come the buns.
See now
They've raised, and yeah, now they'll raise some more. Okay, so here we go. We'll let you know how long. 20 minutes. They're coming around now. Just put it up to 375 for a bit. Buns. They were in there for 35 minutes. Nana's beautiful buns. Enjoy baking them. Put a mapina on there, and so the buns stayed nice and soft. They're nice and soft. So right out of the oven, we put the mapina on. Right, Mum?
Mm-hmm.